Hey everybody. Okay, so we have another set of potholder projects. So exciting. All right, so you had so many suggestions and they were so amazing that I wanted to make sure that I could do some of them, but stay tuned because not only do I have some of your suggestions and revamps, but I also have a couple new ones in there. So, oh, and hey, by the way, I'm Colette with Blessings Craft Therapy if you didn't know, and if you did, thank you so much for coming back. All right, let's get to the project. Okay, friends, many of you asked if I could do a no-sew version of this potholder hanging towel. So here we go. So we're going to start with our Dollar Tree potholders. They come to a package and a Dollar Tree matching towel. The potholders, I don't know, they're probably about this one is about 6.5 inches wide. And you're going to measure that and you're going to fold your towel so that it's the same width as your potholder. Now flip it over. Pretty fold up. Now here's your potholder. You're going to fold it in half and we're going to just make sure it fits. It does. Now we're going to take some Aleene's Fabric Fusion. This is InstaFuse. The stuff is magic. I probably used a little too much. That's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. So see how I just folded my potholder in half and then I put it on that center. Now we're going to find our center for our towel and we're going to just set that potholder that we have the glue on the towel. Ta-da! Now you're going to flip the whole thing over. Now you're going to open up your towel because we want to be able to get the iron onto that and make it really good contact. So I put a piece of parchment paper over just in case the glue seeped through. I didn't want to ruin my iron and I'm just ironing it. The directions say about 30 seconds that you should apply heat for. Now I'm going to tell you this, make sure you concentrate on those edges because sometimes we forget that. The other thing is wait until it cools. It is vital. Because if you were to start doing it right now, if you say you did it for 30 seconds and then you go to, it'll peel right off. I promise. Trust and believe. So there it is. You can see the line of glue. But again, wait. There it is. We're just going to make sure it's nice and cool. And see, I'm just testing it. Perfect. Awesome. We got it. All right. So then we just fold it back to where, you know, it looks pretty again. And then we're going to add a button. I have done these before and these ones actually hold up better than my sewn ones, believe it or not. I know. So there it is. Adorable. And now we're going to get a pretty little button on there. There's our button. Now I've had a lot of you, the last one of this, got mad because I took too long explaining the button. So there it is. Sew a button on, however you sew a button. There it is. Ta-da! And then you can put this on your stove and it's washable and holds up like a dream. Look at how cute this is. Quit it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. So there you go. It's an almost no-sew version. Almost no-sew. I know somebody's going to get mad because you had to sew a button, but there you go. Look how cute it is. I love it. All right, so then do you remember we made these little potholder little, I called them sewing kits, but a lot of you had a lot of suggestions. So here's our original one. I had done it with the little Ziplocs with the zip tie on the top, and I had done duct tape because I had to cut them down. So many of you suggested just using snack Ziplocs. So let's see, friends, if this will work. I have another potholder. This one's from Dollar General. And I have a button and I have some cotton ribbon. Okay, matching, of course. So we're going to flip it over, make sure you remove the tag, and then we're going to take our, these just, again, snack baggies. The only problem with these is they don't have that zip, you know, like that little clip on the top. So you have to make sure that it's really zipped, but it's okay. So all I'm doing right now is just putting 4 baggies together, making sure that they overlap in the center. There's that. Then we're going to make sure that we clip them just to keep them steady. And then we're going to put, because somebody else, man, I have the best subscribers. Y'all said put a ribbon in the center so it doesn't bunch. So that's what we're going to try. This is a cotton one because this is what I had in my stash. And I'm going to put some clips to hold that steady. And then I'm going to put a pin in the center just to make sure that it really is secure. So that's, just be mindful. It's a pin. It's sharp. You want to make sure you don't hurt yourself. There's that. I'm not good with pins, by the way, if you can't tell. So there's that. Cut off the excess ribbon, right? Easy peasy. Put another clip on the end, and then you're just going to straight stitch it right down the center. Friends, I'm going to tell you right now, this one is my favorite one. Like, I'm not, again, even with the top being a zippy, you know, like it doesn't have that little easy clip. I don't even care. I love it. It's so much cleaner. It just fits better. It just looks nicer, in my opinion. So there they all are. And let's fill them up with some more sewing stuff. So all I did was just added some, you know, cute little clips and all of that. Oh, and before I forget, we did add a button. And no, I'm not going to go through the whole button thing because I don't want anybody getting mad at me again. People have some serious opinions about the button. I won't, but secure it. However you secure a button. Okay. Okay. And then, oh, make sure when you're doing this that the button actually fits through that little loop. If you do a button that's too big, it won't fit through, right? So there it is. Adorable. Like, I'm obsessed with these. These would be really cute little, like little gifts. You could do, this would be a great little car. If you wanted to put little snackies in it for your kids, or if you wanted to do like a little travel one. Again, I use mine for my sewing stuff, but you could use it for almost anything. Goodness, makeup. The sky's the limit, friends. Little crayons. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Or little crayons with little toys or something for little people when they go on a trip. I don't know. There's a lot of options here though, friends, but you'll see here, I'm just putting little finger protectors and my clips and my thread. And then I even put some, a pair of scissors in, and they did just fine. They didn't get, it didn't rip. It didn't rip through the Ziploc or anything. So, I mean, I wouldn't trust it forevermore, but how fun, right? Look at how cute it is. I love it. It makes me happy. You do have to adjust it. If you put as much as I just did, you got to adjust it a little bit. But look at how cute, right? I love it. Super fun. Thank you all so much for all your suggestions because, wow, so many good suggestions. Here's another set of suggestions. Somebody told me that I should use a knife, a heated up knife for the Ziplocs. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is somebody else suggested that I remove the labels of these Ziplocs with some nail polish remover. And guess what? Like a dream, worked beautifully. So then we got another pot holder, and I have those Ziplocs. We cut them down like we did before, about an inch. It's about an inch off, inch and a half. You measure it and however it works for you. Now I took a piece of parchment paper and I folded it for the amount of space that I wanted to be able to have it melted. Okay. So then I did that, and then I added some more parchment paper on top just to make sure. Now I have a what is it called? A flat iron hair straightener, whatever. Got it at Dollar General. It was dirt cheap. But anyways, I'm using that and I'm going across and trying to melt the edge. Honestly, was not happy. I'm sure that it's a user error, and maybe it was on too high, but look at, see, it's like all melty and I didn't like it. So we were going to try again, same process. I folded my parchment paper for the width of what I wanted the melt to be, put another piece on top to protect it. And then I used my little iron. And you know what, friends? I like this much better. I had way more control and it gave a better melt to it, like it was a lot straighter. Again, it all could be user error on my part, but let me just say I like the iron much better. And let me show you. Look at how cute. See? Look at how much better. I love it. So then we're going to do the same process we did before. We're going to add our Ziplocs, and we're just going to I want to say stagger them, one on top, one on bottom, kind of, and I did 4 of them. So I don't know if that part's necessary or not, but symmetry, you know, that kind of is a cool thing. So there's that. And I'm going to use the same suggested ribbon. Thank you again for suggesting the ribbon on the center. It made a huge difference. Someone else suggested doing washi tape, which I think would have been amazing had I had any. But I was using what was in my stash. So again, washi tape could be an option. And then I just straighten it out, make sure it's exactly where I want it to be. And then I put some clips on the ends. I did clip the excess ribbon. I didn't leave it there, but you'll see me just clipping it. I did cut the excess ribbon off. And then you're just going to straight stitch right down the center. Easy peasy, right? And then after that, you'll see it worked out really well. Look at, yeah. I did cut the excess off, and then we cut the little, the excess baggy part. I just cut those off and sewed another button on. Easy peasy. And then that was it. Like, I was so happy with this. Look at how cute. Could I use a different pot holder? Sure. But this one, I was like kind of excited because it said thankful. And then the other side said grateful or so very. And then I don't know. I thought it was a thing. But anyways, there it is. And it worked. So again, friends, thank you so much for your suggestions on those because that was huge. Like you could put money in this too and make it like a little savings folder, right? But how fun. How fun. Love it. You know, any way that you do them, they're super fun and a great project. All right, here's another suggested project from that last pot holder project video. This one, somebody suggested I make a tortilla warmer. Well, yeah, let's do it. Now, you have to make sure the ones from Dollar Tree are 100% cotton. You have to have 100% cotton, including your thread. I put my 2 pot holders together and we're just going to clip it. Now, you want to make, when you sew it, I left probably, I want to say 2 inches from the top down. And the reason why is because you want to be able to get your tortillas in and out easily. You don't want it so snug that you have to, you know, you don't want to tear your tortillas. We want a good soft taco situation here. So all I'm doing here again is just clipping it to keep it steady, and then we're going to sew. This was so easy. Oh my gosh, here it is sewn. Right now, just to show you, I have some little tortillas here and we're going to put them in, and it worked. It worked like a charm. Man, are you people smart. Look at how cute. And it's got the little loops on the top. You can then hang it. How much fun is that? Come on. I'm so excited. And because my son loves soft tortillas for his tacos, this is going to work out perfect. All right, here is another. This has been living in my brain rent-free for a hot minute. I take one of these pot holders. I think I got it from Dollar General. This one's probably, I don't know, 6.5, 7 inches wide. I think it's 7 inches wide. Yeah. So what I did, and you're going to see, I screwed up the first one, but we're going to pivot. It's going to be fine. So this one, I folded it in on itself just so that those 2 edges meet. I'm going to put some clips on it just so that it stays still so we can sew it. And then we'll sew it right across the top. And I'm just doing a straight stitch, straight across, both sides. Done. Then when I'm done with that, I'm going to cut the ends off because I messed it up. And those little centers aren't close enough. So we're going to cut the ends off, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it. We're not going to waste it. We're going to cut those ends off, and then we're going to flip it inside right, making sure those corners get popped out. And friends, let me just tell you, this could be a cute little caddy for your desk or for your counter or for your sewing room, or I don't know. Listen, I don't want it to be a wasted project. You see here, I put little clips in it. You could put paper clips in it, whatever. Adorable. We won't waste a project, right? But we're going to try again on the other one because they come packed too anyway, these pot holders. So I'm going to fold them in on themselves, and I'm going to overlap the 2 center, the ends. Okay, so we're just going to overlap them, and then we're going to clip it just to make sure that they're together and secure, and we don't, have them shift. Then we're going to do straight stitch across the top, across the bottom. Easy peasy, right? Again, straight stitch, and we're going to keep that loop there. Here it is, straight stitch. I use my pinking shears to cut off just the bottom because I don't mind that fringy. I like it. And I put we're going to put tissues in it. It's going to be a tissue holder. What? Because I don't know about you, but my tissues always get lost in my bag. So this way, if I have it on a loop, I could hang it in my car. I could hang it in my purse on a little lanyard or something. Look at how cute. Stop, right? Is it perfect? No, but there's a good idea there, right? Look at how cute. And no, we're not wasting a project. Adorable. All right, here's another project. This one was born from my son. All right, listen, he loves his soups in the microwave. So let me show you. We have 2 pot holders. They come packed 2. They are 100% cotton. Mandatory to do this if you're going to use a microwave. Now I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to clip it. I don't know that it matters because they're square. It doesn't matter which way you fold it. Now I'm going to mark 1 inch up on the fold and 1.5 inches up on the edge. Mark that. Then what we're going to do is connect the 2. So we're making kind of like a wonky triangle. We're going to do that on both sides. And then you're going to sew it. Straight stitch. Zoop, zoop. Okay. I mark mine with chalk because it's easy to wipe off, because this is black. It's hard to see. And I didn't have any of those funky, cool sewing pens. There they are. So then once you got done sewing that, you're going to open it up and then put ends together again and do the same exact thing. 1 inch over, 1.5 inches up, mark it, connect the 2 lines, and then we're going to do a straight stitch on that as well. Now, is this perfect? No, but let me tell you, this fits it. Have you ever seen that movie Robots where it's like, see a need, fill a need? That's what this is. We are filling a need because, again, you'll see at the end. We did our straight stitches. Perfect. Now we're going to use, I'm using pinking shears, and I'm just going to cut off those corners, those excess corners. Cut those off. You could use regular scissors if you want, and then you're going to flip it inside right. So now it's right side out, rather. Now you have a cute little cup. Now you could use this adorable little cup for your desk or whatever, for little trinkets. It's adorable, right? It could be like a coaster almost for your drinks, but watch, see, we can put our clips in it. Adorable. But the main reason why I did this was because my son loves cup of noodles. I know they're bad, stop, but they are paper cups now, and they are really hot, and it hurts his hands. So I made this so that it doesn't hurt his hands. But then I thought, wait a minute, what if we put ice cream in here? Because who eats these out of a, you don't put this in a bowl. You eat it straight out of the pint, right? Look at, now your hands don't get cold. What? I know. It's so much fun. I can't even stand it. And it's adorable too. So many options. Look at how cute. Anyways, friends, thank you so much for watching. And I hope this inspires you.